All right, welcome back to Impulse Plays. Today we have an awesome matchup with Sligh versus Elves. We got some incredible guest commentary here. Nick Mayo of Elves fame, joined alongside me, Ben, and of course, crazy Carl Winter.
I'm always here.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, man. I
I
will
can't
have
wait.
to.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to roast somebody playing elves.
Oh,
I can't wait.
yeah. We will have some roasting. Yeah. I would feel remiss if I did not address the fact that we completely ripped off our shtick from you guys. So you're our inspiration. Just so you know.
Well, that's right. We are getting duressed big time here. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's time for some revenge.
All right. So let's start off by looking at the burn list, Sligh list, whatever you want to call it. We'll pull that up on the screen, and yeah, I stole this from the internet. Those lava darts you see are signed by the one and only Rich Shea. Um, Beyond that, the deck is nothing special, I don't think.
Wouldn't have him signed by anyone else, honestly.
Right, right. Now, prior to the video, yeah, go ahead.
Odyssey lands are beautiful too.
Those are Portal, actually.
Portal shows what I know.
That's okay. That's okay. This list is a little out of date. I have actually switched them all over to Unglued.
Ooh,
Yeah,
even better.
yeah. I'm excited to give them a go.
That is a strong mountain choice. The Portal Mountains are also great.
They are. They are. They have a problem with casting turn one Jackal Pup, though. I've noticed. Like they're not as reliable with it. I don't know what it is.
Not from Tempest.
Yeah, I do need to get some Tempest ones. I just haven't had a chance to like go to the LGS, and it's like my LGS has these weird, like one of the ones in our area has this weird like online ordering system where you can't order more than 8 of a card because they don't want people like buying them out of stuff. But when it comes to buying basic lands, that makes it really awkward. So I have to like go into the store and be like, "Hey, I want like 20 basic lands." They're like, "Okay."
They couldn't file an exception.
No,
Yeesh.
no ostensibly they do, but it's never worked for me. So yeah, it is what it is. And I need to pull up the Elves deck list. I didn't have that pulled up. I just had the picture pulled up. So this is Ben's Elves, which I don't know how similar this is to your list or not.
All right, so there's the main board is pretty similar. I'm fully off Elvish Champion. In the matchups where it matters, it just gets killed,
Right.
and then it doesn't really do anything. But the rest of this looks like pretty similar to Pablo Suarez's list, except you've got one extra Drain Hermit and Elvish Champ in the board, in the main. Nothing really crazy in the deck. I was honestly kind of expecting that. The sideboard is like a whole other story. 4 Caller is
That's a lot
crazy.
of claws.
This deck is not going to lose a land still probably ever, but we'll see when we get to that one. Genesis, yeah, that's cool. Naturalize 2 Sylvan Library in the side. Suarez does that too. For his mid-range matchups. 2 Tranquil Domain. I think that's honestly pretty sweet. I don't do that. But in a match, in a world where Oath is everywhere, Sylvan Libraries are everywhere,
Yeah.
totally feasible. Or if you play in Massachusetts and you get paired against Rich Shea's
Jeez,
Blue,
oh
Green, and
God.
Enchantress list, yeah,
Oh
You're
yeah.
giving me post-traumatic stress
pretty-
flashbacks from playing against Rich. It's awful.
yeah, it's pretty rough. So it's pretty good there. And then 2 monkeys for dreadnoughts,
Yeah.
or curse totems if you're afraid of those.
It's always a good choice too.
So what are you? You said this a little bit bananas. What's your recommendation?
I just think 4 Callers a lot, or at least in the side. So I've been really big on Wall of Roots the past couple of months. It's really good against your red matchups. It's really good against Sligh. Really good against Goblins. Lets you get to your Master Core more reasonably.
Right.
And I've been pretty down on Sylvan Library. People just have enchantment hate versus you, and if you get Sylvan Library locked, which happens, it's very bad in this deck.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
It's like I'm gonna pay 8 just to find a creature. Like that's not good. And I think 2 monkeys is a lot because we already have a really good matchup versus Dreadnought. You have 4 Tangle Wires, 4 Naturalizes, and typically 1 monkey. 2 is just kind of like, okay, you're really not going to lose that. And I also haven't ran Genesis I haven't ran a lot of creatures like Genesis or Druid Lyrist, which isn't here, but Druid Lyrist or stuff like that in my sideboard in a while because it just feels a little win more. Like Genesis Genesis is only really good if you have survival because it's probably going to get swords otherwise.
Right.
And if you have survival, just win. Right?
Yeah.
Like Genesis
plan,
is like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I haven't run in a while. But all in all, the main looks totally reasonable.
Yeah, I do like the idea of Wall of Roots. Wall of Roots is just, it's such a good card. Like, I was thinking about going back to playing traditional Feb, like classic Feb, as opposed to Hermit Feb, just because you get to play a ton of Wall of Roots, and, like, that card is bananas.
It's just so good with survival, and if you're doing the Call of the Herd sideboard plan, it's really good with that, because then you get your 3 mana, and the Call of the Herd, just, versus E-Plague decks, just watch them bring in, like, 4 E-Plagues, and then you just go, cool, Wall of Roots, Call of the Herd, and then they just sit there and go, wait, they just go, wait, what am I doing? And then you just win.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Just making elephants is a strong move in most cases, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Call of the Herd is just such a banana. It's a bonkers bananas card. Bonkers. I don't know. It's just really good.
And it's just that's a newer thing. Like Mangu really popularized with his recent videos and his 4 seasons list. He had 4 in the side. I tried 3 in the side, and it feels bonkers. It's just crazy. Like you play it against Sligh, and all of a sudden they're staring at lava darts, right? And you just go, oh, cool.
Lava dart does not kill this. That is not good.
Nope. Cool. Good game.
Yep. Cool. All right. Awesome. So we got these basic lands. We got some Dominaira United Forest, but not Dominaira United for the Mountain, which I thought was odd. It's an interesting mix.
Remastered. Okay, so these are the basic ones that were sitting on my desk at the time the deck was constructed.
Strong choice.
Very strong choices. I will say, the Dominaria Remastered Forest, classic John Avon art. It is technically the Onslaught art, even though it's modern printing.
Sure, yeah.
So we're cheating a little bit here, but still looks great.
And Mayo said he was a fan of that art, if I remember correctly.
Of the John Avon art? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was running this for a while. I'm on Unglued now, too, though. Because mostly not out of my pocket. Billy from Duress Crew hit up the guys one time and said, hey, can we get a ride from the airport? Yeah, I'll get you guys some money. And I was like, yeah, I'll come pick you up. He goes, but what if I gave you 12 Unglued Forest instead? And I was like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll come pick you up for that. Yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, throwing a mountain, and we got a deal. And that's what it ended up being. So now I'm running Unglued.
Nice. Actually, remind me, I do have extra. I bought more mountains from the LGS, and I have some left over from other things, so I can bring you one. I don't think I'm gonna need 19 mountains anytime soon. So.
Oh no, I ended up getting. He said, "Oh no, I'll get one." Okay, so he got one.
Good.
So I'm all good, but thank you.
That's good. Okay, wonderful. All right, cool. Let's get into this game. So we've got Sligh versus Elves, and let's get that going here. And we did the die roll, and it looks. It's been a while since Ben and I played this. It's me on Sligh and Ben on, me on Sligh and Ben on Elves. And then I accidentally knocked the life total down to 19, so I'm starting at a disadvantage, which is unfortunate.
You're playing red. It's fair.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are on this matchup, but I feel like I need any minor advantage I can possibly get.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at your list again too, you don't have a ton for Sligh, so
yeah, Call of the Herd and Wall of Roots would definitely be real strong. I don't know what Sligh does against that, like beyond just losing, like.
Right. Yeah, not having access to those tools does seem like a problem.
And Well-Wisher too.
Yeah. Well-Wisher's a good one too.
Does Well-Wisher not just die in this matchup?
You got anger, right?
Yeah, but so sometimes though, if you throw all your guys out in front of Sligh, right? They eat up all the damage, and then you just go, well, I'll play Well-Wisher, and then they have to kill it.
That's true.
Right. And even if it takes a bolt, that's kind of like gaining 3 life.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Looks like my hand has a turn 1 pup. That's not bad. This only has 1 land, which is it's got there's Bloodstained Martyr too.
That Ball Lightning too.
It is.
Ball Lightning
it's a pretty good hand. Ben was not kind enough to flash his hand at us, so we have no idea what he's working with. I think he's on a mulligan to... Oh, I think I remember this now. You mulligan to Oblivion, and I told you just take 7, because you were going down to like 4. I was like, this is not going to be very interesting to watch if you're down 3 cards against mono red.
No. This matchup could be extremely swingy either way, especially post board.
Right.
It could just be like sometimes Elves runs natural order, and if they're running natural order, sometimes it's just like turn 3 Phantom Neshoba. Cool, good game.
Yeah, that card's so good.
You know,
I love me some Phantom Neshobas. It's one of my favorite.
All right, so we've got turn 1 Finhorn Elves, and
I realize
I'm notorious for I'm like notorious for hating this art. People make fun of me for hating this art.
Really? Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
But
you don't like the goofy chin dagger guy? I mean, come on.
They look more like goblins than elves to me, man.
I buy that. I buy that.
Yeah, I mean they got pointy ears and they're not green, so
Right.
Okay, so turn 2 survival. This is really good,
especially the mountain play already. Yeah.
And you're gonna get an activation off it because you have Finward Elves. So like, this is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of not sure what to do in this situation. I guess I got to kill the elf, but like, it then comes it's the hard situation where like the whole gear shifting thing, which I've never really gotten into, which I understand is a thing, which is why I'm bad at Magic and I don't know these things. But like, when do you play control? When do you play aggro? Right? And I think now it's got to be aggro, right? With the survival in play, like, there's no way I can outrace that. I can out control that.
No, you want to out control it. So like, you look at his list, right? And Ben's got 13 lands in his deck, basically.
Okay.
Besides Cradle.
Yep.
Right.
So he can't even cast a Massacre if he got one right now.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. Okay, and it looks like I took your advice without knowing it and went for the burn on the elves.
Throwing away a symbiote.
And then to be honest, like this mountain is a problem.
Yep.
As it often is.
Like not being able to produce double green, not being able to survival twice in a turn. It's I feel really choked in the next couple turns, I think.
Yeah, okay, your memory's better than mine is. I remember now, yeah. The pup comes out.
Yeah, this is where it's a little scary because now it's going to be hard to, like, yeah, you got the mountain, but now you got to get anger, and that's going to take you, unless you just like rip a forest here, which you probably didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Or you ripped a cradle, which is going to feel awful.
It actually might be a cradle.
Yeah, the classic cradle, no creatures.
Yeah. Man, I was thinking, just watching the game play out. This is only the first couple turns, but like, imagine you play Wall of Roots turn 3 here. Like, that's just so insane. You get to survival the squee, then get your anger, you get to survival your anger.
Yep.
And then dice to a bolt that soaks up 3 damage. Like, that's so good.
Yep, and you're never going to spend 5 points of damage to kill it. 5 is so awkward for Sligh. It's like, oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, you had to burn 2 spells at least.
Yep. Yeah, we saw that with the black-white versus Sligh matchup we did a few weeks ago, which I think is on the editing docket. That was a pretty good match.
Okay, Ben, so Elf Pop Quiz. Do you know what you're supposed to get here?
I really don't.
I have no idea.
You got it right.
Hey, good job, Ben.
Good job, Ben.
Yeah.
You gotta get.
Thanks, everybody. I was like, there's got to be right. If I'm not going to draw another forest, I need another way to get 2 green mana in a turn.
Yep, that's exactly it. Like when you're missing your land drops, you got to get your Crane Ranger, so then you can just at least you're gonna at least eat a spell and then maybe get some mana out of it. But oh, sheesh.
Right. Ooh, okay. I was thinking Ball Lightning here, but I guess not.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you didn't just Ball Lightning there.
I mean, there's not really. I guess there's not really going to be a bad time to do it in the next 3 turns, but like.
Yeah. Or maybe you're holding up for the Kyrian Ranger.
I think that might be the case. Yeah, holding up the burn spell for the elf. Yeah. And that makes me think that's where a lot of these the lack of vision for Wall of Roots came in, is it's not an elf, so people just didn't consider it for a long time. which is one of the cool things about the format is there's still space to learn and grow.
Oh yeah, I mean, even excluding what we're seeing here, like elf lists change wildly. Like some people just say Tanglewire is unplayable.
Yes,
You
yes.
know,
You should not play Tanglewire in your elves lists, everybody. That
I
card
would
is
really
bad.
appreciate. Yeah, I would really appreciate it if nobody played Tanglewire ever again. That would be great.
Get some good last round
um,
editor weekend. Ooh, this is okay. This is strong.
ooh, some
Yeah,
development.
gotta
Nice, we
gotta
got the
respond to
bug.
that symbiote. Yeah,
Did you just target the ranger bed, or Carl?
yeah, yeah. It was in response to
Bet.
the symbiote.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
symbiote's not in
yeah.
play. Yeah, it was on the
All
stack.
right, I thought symbiote was in play. I was like, no, don't do it.
Don't say it so. Don't say it so.
Okay, yeah, fair. But yeah, like some people say Tanglewire is unplayable.
I think
You
most
know,
people are having
some
a
people say
significant-
Pablo Suarez won the European Championship with 4 Tanglewires in his side in his board. You know,
Yep.
like so.
Oh,
All right.
there's the ball lightning.
Casual
Yep.
crash in for 10.
Ouch.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah. it's a
Oh,
lot.
and oh no, oh Carl, pass Carl. That's so rude.
Insult to injury.
Seriously.
Mhm. You know, you got to turn off the cradle. You know.
Yep. Make it a complete blank for sure. So imagine imagine how different this game is if you're playing mono green and you just have forest instead of the mountain here.
Yep.
It's wild.
Yeah, and I think in Mango's list he had 2 Wall of Roots made.
I think he's gone up since then. If I remember correctly.
I personally have actually cut a Priest of Titania for Wall of Roots
4 wallets. Wow.
Yeah.
because it's just so good in your bad matchups, and Priest
Mhm.
is just greedy. You have too many of
Sweaty dogs.
them.
I can see that.
3 pups.
That's pretty rude, yeah. Oh, I just tell Ben I've got you dead on board.
Yeah,
Or
Great.
dead on hand, I
cool. GG's next.
guess. Yep.
Nailed it.
That is,
So do we have sideboarding footage or no?
I believe so. We did discuss at some point in the last few weeks that we want to toss out our sideboards while we're playing, like before the game starts, just so people can see like what we're doing.
Oh, you have pyrokinesis in your sideboard? How did I miss that?
I have a pyrokinesis. The sideboard is kind of jammed together in the picture, so that's probably why.
Oh, you monster.
I really am.
Yeah,
My
pretty gross.
goblin list had 4.
Well, you're never losing the mirror.
Nope. Also, because I'm never playing goblins again. That's not gonna happen. I played the deck a few matches. I'm just like, this is just not me. Like, it's not that enjoyable for me. So.
So you're taking out Vortex here?
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, part of it's I'm just bad and I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I got something right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you don't know that I don't have Well Wisher, right? Yeah.
right. So I'm not obviously like the Sligh guy or anything, but I know some Sligh players. This is actually a really hard thing about playing Elves versus Sligh because every Sligh player seems to just board differently.
Right.
Like there have been times where I've played against people and they're like, "Yeah, of course I board out Ball Lightning versus you. You have Wall of Roots. Like, why would I keep that?" And then I'm like, "Oh, okay." They take out Ball Lightning.
Interesting.
And then other times they go, "Yeah, I played Ball Lightning. Why would I cut that?" And you're just
Right.
I'm like, you guys need to like have a convention or something and just agree on how you're gonna sideboard versus me, so I know what you're doing.
We need a burn come to Jesus moment.
Because some people they do 4 Vortex versus Elves, so the whole plan is control the board, use Vortex to ping them down every time.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense, yeah, this is just my lack of experience in having any idea how to do anything other than cast Lightning Bolt at somebody's face.
Fair enough. And Ben's just bringing in straight 4.
I think it's just Callers of the Claw shaving some random stuff.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't bring in Naturalize for Sulfuric Vortex.
Yeah,
Good
that'd
point.
be embarrassing, yeah.
Because I've been in that boat, staring at Naturalize in my hand, being like, "Why didn't you play Vortex?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't have it." I'm like, "Ah, my God."
Yeah, I do still have scrolls in here, which I don't know if Ben is aware of or not, but
Yeah.
my list has 2 the list I play, sorry, not my list. The list I play has 2 scrolls and 2 vortexes, so it would not be completely dead. This is me showing my lack of awareness of how
Right.
to balance things and get things even. I got
By
it
the
on
way,
camera, but it's not where it
You
needs to
know,
be.
there's an Antico Vigilante in there. It's not.
That's true. That's true.
bold choice on the white mats. By the way,
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
like I have a black mat, and mine is already looking pretty dingy.
My
But yeah, these are gonna get these. We got the machine washable mats. You know.
yes, there's that. Plus, I want to get it like doodled up on. So
Oh, fair.
yeah,
Yeah, that'll look pretty sweet.
yeah. I also ordered a. They were doing lavender spellgrounds a couple weeks ago, and I pre-ordered one of those, and that's gonna be it's one of the 2-player ones. So I'm looking forward to having that like all drawn up on because my other mat is pretty much done. So that's something else to draw on, right?
Yeah, for real. You're gonna get a bunch of signatures at LobsterCon.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Actually, oh, maybe that's what I'll do with the white plate mat is I'll have just signatures from players on it. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
And
that'll
I'll do
look
drawings
cool.
on the spellgrounds mat instead.
Mhm.
I'll have to test Sharpie with machine washing the mat, which I know you don't dry them. You don't put them in the dryer, but you can put them in the washer. I think you put them on gentle. And I don't think Sharpie will wash out, but I'll have to try it. I'll have to just like make a little signature in the corner or something and then toss in the washer.
Yeah, I think the next stage in playmat evolution is going to involve a sleeve for your playmat. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Speaking of sleeves for playmats, I got some I think it's what's the company that makes them? I think it's Ultra Pro makes like top loaders that you can put your playmats in.
That's out of control.
Yep. Rich Shea turned me on to them because I wanted to put my spellground mat in there. It's like, oh, that'd be sweet to have it like hanging up on the wall and it'll look nice and be protected. Damn thing's too big. It doesn't fit in the ones I bought. I don't know how to measure apparently.
Turn 1, Forest. Nothing?
Forest nothing is not good.
Yeah, I think this is another set of mulligans here too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Some baubles. Should they be lands? Should they not be lands?
Oh man. I think Bobble's so sweet.
I agree.
Those are some pretty fetches.
Mm-hmm.
Or we got 2 green.
Yeah.
Multani's Acolyte is online.
Yep. Card's good. I don't know how I feel about not cracking these baubles sooner. I think my plan was to do it at the end of his turn, just to get like a little bit more like
You get a little more info.
Information.
Hey, there he is.
That's a good start. I mean, it would have been better if there was an elf on the turn 1, but and I think
For
we had
sure.
an issue with resolving this. We weren't sure if you have to like randomize a second time.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
you
totally do.
have to randomize a second time.
Yeah,
I think we figured it.
Yeah.
It was like, right. So right, because the next one could just show the same card. Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, we solved this when we played the black white version match. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Another Acolyte. Okay.
It's not bad. Well, there's a Lavamancer in play, and Lavamancer is not.
It is
No,
a
I
bit
mean, that card is very good against this deck, especially after you bobble twice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you pay the echo here, or do you just let it die?
I just let it die.
Interesting. Okay, I would have paid the Echo just to like keep the card around.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking I pay the echo, like make you lava man me.
Yeah, I mean you just lose your turn though, which is not ideal.
Right, it's not great.
Yeah.
You just kind of like time walk yourself, and
Right.
I mean, it also depends on what's in your hand too.
True.
Uh,
Yeah, time walk for 2 cards out of the graveyard is probably not ideal. Oh, I didn't even kill it. Interesting.
Like you want to
'cause you haven't
hit
played your
all-
land yet. That's why. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so here I think it's totally worth it. If you didn't have a land,
Mhm.
I'd probably just let it die.
Yeah, definitely. Don't make the card disadvantage play. Good job, me.
Yeah, let's go. You still seem to have a lot of cards in hand, though.
I
Carl.
do. Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 in there. It's not
Ooh.
a big deal. Yeah, a bolt and a barbarian ring. No lava dart, unfortunately. I think I forgot to draw for my baubles, so we did it a little bit late.
He just bolt his face. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ouch.
Huh, left wing ball lightning. That's weird.
I can't believe you do that.
I don't know.
Well, we didn't get to experience the really fun thing that I experience as an elf player, which is when they play Curse Scroll. Why is it always Fire Blast? Why is it always Fire Blast?
Well, I mean, there's certain like unalienable laws of the universe, right? Like, you got gravity, you got time, space, and Fire Blast gets revealed off of Curse Scroll.
Yeah.
Every time, it's never. I'm always just like Mountain. Like, yeah, Fire Blast. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah, why not?
So you got 2 mana here. You have so much more mana than you had last game. That's amazing.
Just so much more.
Yeah, this is
no
crazy.
survival though.
Yeah, that's what we call a problem, I think.
Yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan again down to 4 or 5. Just I had no 1-drop and no
Naked Mastercore's rough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because that Naked Mastercore is about to die.
I don't think I have a burn spell for it though. Oh no, I've got an Incinerate. Okay. It actually doesn't matter. I forgot Incinerate has a no regeneration clause on it, so that would be, basically irrelevant. Like,
whoa, I didn't actually know that. That's really important for me to know. I did not.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could provide some useful information.
Yeah, thank you for helping me with
that. That's an old school line of text. It's not usually, but against Mastercore,
it is very relevant.
You're a monger if you're cool.
I am from an era where that was a relevant thing that happened.
I have like 30 matches versus Sligh this year, and I didn't know.
It's never come up. That's amazing.
It just never comes up. I just play Mastercore. They usually just scoop.
They probably don't know that they can't regenerate from Incinerate either.
No, they don't know it either.
Yeah, it could be.
The question is, do I remember it in this game? I think I do. Yeah, because I'm letting you discard and.
Yeah.
Maybe I think the thought here is, do I let you color activation off, or do I make you discard the card?
Right, I have other cards in my hand, I believe.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to destroy it, yeah.
You can just go for it, because... Right.
Well, you also get to kill my board, too, which would be less than ideal for me.
If I untap with 4 mana, then I nuke your dorks.
And Ben could have done the real heads-up play and let his Acolyte die, and then get all the value off Call of the Claw.
Oh, it would have happened. I guarantee it would have happened.
No. Yeah.
But all the value.
Carl saw it coming a mile away.
It's that deeply ingrained Sligh instincts that I have.
Also Urza's Bauble. Really good.
Yes,
Keep playing it, Sligh players. It's better than Seal of Fire.
I was thinking about it. I need to switch over my shocks to Seal of Fire, because that card is very good.
The card is so sweet.
Alright, so do you beat down or do you not beat down? That's
I don't beat down.
Yeah, you gotta block. You definitely gotta. You're at 9. Yeah, geez, I forgot about the ball lightning hit. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, I'm probably dead no matter what, but
more than likely. But yeah, you gotta play to your outs, right? This is another Multani Acolyte.
Oh yeah.
2 mana draw cards. That's so good.
Yeah, you want to trade those Acolytes for pups all day.
He gets you there. Yep. Wow, are you gonna come back from this? That's
You're not gonna win by not attacking, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
No, I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, okay, that's why I went for it, because I wanted to get my Barbarian Ring active, and I think I'm short of damage here, because I think there's a Fire Blast in my hand.
Of course there is.
Fire Blast, yeah.
Yeah, you can almost hardcast your Fire Blast.
Very close to, yeah. The awkward thing is I only have 8 mana or 8 damage if I'm doing the math right there, and 8 is less than 9. It also to try and use the Lavamancer, it eats up my threshold. So I guess just throw the Barbarian Ring here and then just Lavamancer.
Right, you hit threshold easy off of sacking the 2 mountains, right?
Oh, kill the Acolyte. Interesting.
Past Carl makes some interesting decisions.
Yeah, he's really good at Magic. I think he decides to go for face. Yeah. I think you're asking final answer. Yes, final answer. I'm gonna go to your face.
So you're at 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm just like daring you to do 9 damage to me. I think that's exactly what I said there. I'm like, you're not going to do 9 damage to me next turn. It'll be fine.
Carl, if we ever play and you're playing Sligh and you name Fire Blast with Curse Scroll, I'm having you deck checked.
That's fair.
Well, I'm calling it judge the quickness. I'm saying this guy's got 6. I know he's got 6.
Well, no, what you got to do is you have to check. You have to like toss something on the ground to make sure gravity's still working. If it's not Fire Blast, just to make sure the universe is still in order.
Yeah.
I think Ben, you're kind of out of options here. Like,
yeah, you only have 1 Master Core. Yeah, you only have 1 Master Core.
Yeah.
So
looking pretty dead.
Just Biorhythm him. That's all you gotta do.
That'd be sick.
I know.
Do you have another Meltonic Acolyte?
I'd love to. Biorhythm, attack with my dorks.
You for 4 mana here. That's not Master Core. Elvish Champion.
Tangawire?
I'll kill you.
Tangawire would be hilarious.
Oh, you got the survival. Okay. Oh no, you paid Echo. Okay, yeah.
Oh, right.
Awkward.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have too many acolytes. It's too hard to track.
I guess your hope is I forget to kill you with the Lawman.
Yeah.
I did. I killed you with the Bog Fanatic instead. That's fair.
Ooh, rude.
Yep. So I don't know. Is that often how Sligh versus Elves go in your experience, or?
It's really dependent on like what you got in your deck and what you got in your sideboard, because most elf players run at least Well-Wisher. I mean, the standard thing is 1 Well-Wisher main, 1 side, and sometimes like a Spike Feeder. And you got those. You have like a far better chance. Call of the Claw, as you saw there, just doesn't get there because Sligh's not necessarily 1-for-1ing you, but they're doing it in a way that you're never going to get enough value off it.
Right.
They're not really sweeping up your board, so to speak. Yeah.
Right. They're not playing. Well, most people, unlike Carl, don't run pyrokinesis. So maybe you were actually being like way more heads up than normal there, right? But
we'll go with that.
But we'll go with that, right? So in my experience, that's how it'll go if you have a board kind of like what Ben's got, where it's just no walls, no life gain, just kind of hope that they don't play Lava Mixer, and it's like, and that's just not where you want to be, right? Yeah. So
well, maybe it's worth exploring some walls and colors.
Right, some walls, color the herd, some Well-Wishers. Great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Cool.
Hey, thank you for joining us and for all of your insights on the Elves deck and the right things to fetch for and the right things to have available as tools in your deck. I think we'll continue our elf learning journey. A bunch of island enjoyers over here trying to figure that deck out.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. I look forward to you critiquing my play, because the next match we have with Elves has me playing Elves, and I think it goes very poorly, just to give everybody a bit of a spoiler on it. But yeah. So, yeah, Little Green Men are not something I'm used to, so it'll be fun. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching, and you can like, comment, or subscribe if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine too. You do you. And always remember that Incinerate does not allow creatures to regenerate. Have a good one.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.